So another day
Guys, I
passes.
swear the birds.
Good heaven.
8 ration packs.
9. This is day
Should
9
be
of your desert.
9 ration bags.
Danny, do math. For the love of
Perception.
God.
Perception. Oh my god. That was 2 decent rolls. I didn't get a fucking 28. Gimme.
Did you also roll a Cynosion's test?
Gimme that stuff first.
Alright. You don't see a bird? In the distance, you see a small winged creature.
Let me guess, it's flying towards Gaia. Yeah, it's not helpful anymore. Anyway, hiding under my cart. What do I get?
Oh my
And
god.
away from 28.
From under your cart, you see a massive weakening of the veil surrounding the entirety of the city, spiraling up for as far as you can see. Torrents of white and purple, green and blue, crimson and gold energy flash and rise like embers. A chilling fear grips you. What is this place? Deep inside the forge, you feel something. Something small reaching out and piercing into the warp.
I very quietly share this information with my party members. There's something inside the forge.
Alright.
So if you said there was a massive weakening, I feel like you should be careful using your powers here.
More so than you already are. By the way, I'm proud of you over this last week.
Hey, I haven't accosted anybody. You should be plenty happy with that. Although
I am.
you
Believe me.
bastards wouldn't let me keep my wood. My precious wood.
They gave us the wood
give
back
it
every
back!
night.
I don't know that.
They gave
Yes,
you the
we
wood back
do.
every night.
Oh,
Better you carry it than them.
right.
Ah! Being a dick to your crocs.
Yeah, so we're gonna mercilessly beat them and then shoot them in the heads when we get to Gaia, right?
I'm
Because why
not
would we need them to get
rescinding this.
back?
So, moving on. Anything else anyone wants to say about that?
Just real quickly, Devin, did you ever share that you saw those 3 figures off
Yes,
in
I
the
did.
distance?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
They're still there.
Okay. So he's been checking every day and they're still same distance and he's been sharing that?
You can't tell if they're the same distance, but
Well,
they're,
sorry,
they're
they're-
present.
Yeah.
You know what,
They're still not close.
I want to see if I can get... Nah, they'd never go for that. So I'm really curious about this, but I don't want to put everyone in danger.
Yes, you do. Put everyone in danger. It's fun.
No,
Do it.
out of character, I absolutely do. In character.
I decided to shoot Sarah and yell that it was that guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, I can do that. Could stab her in the throat and be like, yeah, it was that guy. He got away really quickly.
We could make this trip real
Yeah,
interesting,
then
real
then I get
fast.
fucking lynched. Shit. Yeah, we'll just keep going.
Okay.
Needs of the many.
So, another day passes.
Woo!
Good.
All the ration packs.
Right?
All of them.
Anybody feel like doing anything today? Slate, you feel like rolling your perception?
I feel like it's not gonna help me anymore.
Okay. And another day passes.
Fuck. You know what?
Ration packs.
Fuck it. We're close enough to the city. I'm gonna see if I can talk Sarah into shifting our, well, shift where we're going slightly so we can try and run into these guys.
It would... let's see. Because they're kind of behind you still, so you'd have to
Oh.
wait for them to catch up. Like, they're not like 90 degrees off and they're almost the same distance. They're behind you at least a few hours.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just a ways off going the... Okay.
Yeah.
In that
In the
case,
grand scheme of the travel, they were just a ways off. But now that you're so close, it would be delaying the party from actually getting to Graia.
I gotcha. In that
And they're
case,
so close.
yeah, I won't do that. So I'm gonna do what I can to do a last minute bump to keep everyone's spirits up.
He's
Who's
doing
typing?
the thing.
Look, typing. I hear typing. I hear people.
I barely hear anything. My
Good.
internet is shit right now.
Good.
So, anyways, another day passes.
God damn it.
Woo! All the ration packs.
Can I, I'm gonna run a logic test and see if I can kind of figure out how far away we are.
All right, go
Because-
for it.
Can I help with that?
Yeah,
Kinda,
plus 10 to whoever has the highest in.
kind of frustrated here. And aha!
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yay!
You deduce that you are about 4 hours away.
Yay! That was
Alright.
that was a waste of really nice roll.
I know, right?
I
Before we get there,
kind of disappointed.
holy shit, Slate! This sand is fucking delicious. You should absolutely try a bite right now.
Stop eating the sand.
Do you want to roll scrutiny against that?
Can
Can
I
I
roll
just-
scrutiny against that?
Can I roll my lot? No. Can I roll my survival against that?
You said it was delicious, not that it would be nutritious, so no.
Can I roll scrutiny against
I
that
don't-
just to keep Slate from eating sand?
I don't know why you would want to kill the psyker.
I didn't say anything about killing you. We have water.
That would like to refuse eating the sand.
Nah, you totally believe him. Unless you roll scrutiny, you think that sand looks amazing and you want to bite. That is a fucking awesome roll.
Good. Good. Does
Slate.
that help me?
Would you like to roll scrutiny?
Well, let me put it like this. If you fail, I'm gonna stop you from eating the fucking sand.
Good.
No,
I
you're not.
stopped
You only
it.
got 2.1 degrees.
Yeah. Scrutiny doesn't count unless you beat his degrees
Oh,
of success.
shit. Okay.
Good.
So yeah, Slate, you take some of the sand and you lick it a little bit and put a chunk into your mouth and immediately spit it out in salty disgust. You feel betrayed.
I pat his back. Don't worry, buddy. Happens to the best of us.
Good. Can I kill him now?
That was so pointless.
You can if you want to.
Yeah, that was a waste
haven't-
of 17, dude.
It wasn't a waste. I had a great time.
That wasn't a waste. There's no way the dice god would have given me that roll if it wasn't to just mess with Roger a little bit. The dice god is real, you guys.
I had to do it once before we got out of the desert.
So, just outside this little oasis city, the caravan scrapes along. Sarah sprints out, never dampened, or her spirits never dampened, and goes from cart to wagon to cheer up morale, to assure everyone that their hardships in this harsh desert are nearly over. That the Emperor will protect them now, that they have made it, that they are worthy. As the caravan finally enters the outskirts of the oasis, groks and horses strain at the yokes of their carriages to get at the promise of water. Humans, not far behind, drop down and rush to the oasis. Especially Slate. Man and beast drink greedily together from the crisp, cool water. Slate's thirst quenched and spirits revitalized, everyone stops to take stock of all they own and look around the city of tents nearby. You make out 3 distinct district areas in this sea of colorful tents: a market, the housing, and the worship area around the giant, closed, sand-polished steel gates of Graia. People in red and white silk robes rush from place to place, going about their business in an almost deafening silence. You feel the spiritual weight of this place envelop you.
Baby.
At least as far as we can tell, it's just this one encampment outside the gates,
Yes.
right? Okay. So it doesn't stretch all around the perimeter. It's
No.
just okay.
Hundreds of kilometer wide perimeter. No, it does not.
Yeah.
And then everyone just kind of stared at the water, I guess.
Still drinking the water.
Yep. Slate's pounding that. That water tastes delicious. Way better than that sand. Oh, that sand was overrated. Mercury's culinary prowess betrays you. Oh.
You missed your 1 XP.
Yep. GM gets 1 XP. You're all fucked now. Damn it. Damn it, woman. So anyone gonna do anything, or are we just all just gonna sit here jacking it for a bit?
I want to wait for that other group to come in.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
I guess I'm gonna go around checking on the caravan for the most part, make sure everyone made it all right. Keep my appearances up.
Spit shine your shoe a little bit.
Yep.
Flint, Slate, anything you guys are gonna do?
I'm gonna head to the market.
Alright. Slate, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna do an inquiry check for a couple hours to see if anybody has heard any stories about getting into Graia amongst the people in the camp, like any recent stories.
Okay.
So a couple hours modifier.
Plus 20. You see a man, or no, sorry. You see a very fat, stout woman with close cropped hair and a deep furrowed brow approach the caravan, and she begins talking with Sarah, who immediately strikes up a conversation about the God Emperor. You interject and ask about anyone ever getting into Graia, and the cleric turns to you and says, "Of course. Anyone who worships at the altar of Graia may find themselves proven worthy. Last month, 3 of our kind, or 3 of the awakened, were found worthy and entered the Holy Forge. Are you a fellow Dawnbringer too?"
Cleric, what do you mean by Dawnbreaker?
The Holy Forge of Graia was created by the God Emperor of mankind, who is omnipotent and omniscient. Surely he, within the Holy Forge, gave us the tools to wipe away the veil and bring back his light. Thus, those who worship at Graia call themselves Dawnbringers.
I'll BRB. They're screaming downstairs.
Yep.
Very stupidly, I'll ask, what do you mean by the veil?
It has been told long ago that the Emperor's light was taken from us, that a veil was dropped and descended upon this world by those that wish to separate us from the Emperor. Though you cannot see it, no ship is allowed to leave Graia in space. All have been destroyed, or have not returned any signal whatsoever back. We call this force the Veil.
Interesting. cleric, are there many among your ranks?
Many clerics? No, there are only 4 clerics here, but there are many acolytes and pilgrims and fellow Dawnbringers.
May I ask where the altar is that you spoke of?
She gestures very grandly to the polished gates of Graya. It is right there before you.
Okay. A cleric, what? Being that this was a forge, what can you tell me of the tech priests of old?
Little is known of them. Initially, as legend has it, the God Emperor sent tech priests here to bolster his knowledge and do... Wait, this. To do interesting and exotic researches, but only a few hundred years after the planet's settlement, the forge closed and had never been open for some reason. We are still unsure as to what caused this, but following that, the Emperor saw fit to keep Volanthia alive, and so he sent to us an Inquisitor who set up a small government.
An Inquisitor, you say? Does he reside here in Graya, or...?
No, I do not know much of the Inquisitor's story. You would have to speak to... Fuck, it's the guy from Sanctuary. The father from Sanctuary.
Benedictus.
Benedictus. Yeah.
Oh.
You would have to speak to either Father Benedictus or... I have this written down somewhere, but I can't remember. Father Inseer in the Lunar Empire, if you wish to know more about the Inquisitor, as they are the only ones who keep those stories.
You said Lunar Empire?
Yes.
It's an island.
It's just an island.
That's not marked. Okay.
It's
it is
top
marked.
of
It's
yeah.
top. It's literally right under the A in Alknot.
I had to zoom out. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I wish he had said something about Inquisitor. What an asshole. Is there anything else I could ask? Oh, a cleric. I've heard stories of witches and other unusual artifacts. What can you tell me about those?
Witches? No. No witch has ever even come near the Holy Forge. The purity of the Emperor keeps them away. As to these objects you speak of, I've heard tales of strange and odd things found in the wild, but I know very little of such topics, as I have spent the last 10 years of my life here.
Cleric, do you have a specific name I can call you by that helps me distinguish you from the others?
Ah, Lythander, of course.
Damn it. I knew you were going to do I wanted a contact. I wanted a contact.
No contact, no EXP Horg for you.
So much information. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and salute God Emperor salute thing and
She does it back and whispers that the Emperor protects. Of course.
good. And I'll go ahead and thank the cleric and go back to the caravan.
Alright. So, Joanna, as you are looking out towards our wanderers coming towards Graia, after about 20 minutes, you see the taller figure in the foreground collapse and fall to the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna run over.
You're gonna run. It's
Oh, well, how far away was it?
quite far.
Oh, okay, shit.
I'm just gonna sprint like 5 kilometers.
Oh, okay, I thought it was way
It's
close
probably
to
not that far, but it's a decent ways away.
Hold on. Looking for things.
Looking for things, looking for stuff, looking for... Are you looking for narrative time movement?
Yeah.
Good.
So I could
Is
get
that-
there in about an hour.
It's,
I could
it's
actually-
not 5
Oh, wait,
kilometers, just so you guys know.
Is
That's
there
just an
anyone
arbitrary number I
else
threw out.
with me at the Oasis still, or did they all go off?
Well, Slate is talking with a cleric right
Gotcha.
now. Flint is about to wander off to the market, and Mercury is just sitting on a cart, twiddling his thumbs and snickering about how he finally got Slate to eat some sand.
I said I was talking with the other members of the caravan to make sure they'd all settled in and everyone had made it all right. I have
Yeah.
appearances to keep up.
Yeah, you do.
Or
Anyways,
I
he's
could sit
doing
there
that.
twiddling my thumbs.
Anyways, he's doing that while snickering about Slate
Oh yeah, no, I didn't say I'm not snickering.
and twiddling his thumbs occasionally.
Yeah. You guys get what you wanted? I did. It was great.
Zach,
Like-
your eyes right there was terrifying.
What? The fact that they opened for a second?
The fact that we could see them. I saw into the heart of darkness and it stared back at me.
Anyway, I'm gonna go over and grab Merc.
Merc is grabbed.
Well,
Ah,
not
I've been grabbed.
here. Come help me get this guy over to the Oasis.
Are you going to specify which guy? Because you just said this guy.
I
You can always ask.
I
what
gesture
guy?
out into the distance.
Well, yeah,
It's
but there's no point in me asking if he says, we're going to go get that guy. I'm like, which guy? To whom do you refer?
Yes.
the one that I've been spying on for the last 5 days.
Joanna gestures off into the distance and you see no person.
I see no person.
Well, it's fine. We'll take the cart.
The cart's going to be pretty slow. Plus, you know, the Groks are at the Oasis. Would
Yeah,
it be faster just go on foot?
Yeah, fine. Here, come with me.
So it's just gonna be the two of you then?
Thus we walk.
Alright. So, I guess Flint, while they make their way back out into the desert, Flint, you see them departing. Do you want to join them or go into the market?
Head to the market.
Okay,
They'll be fine.
okay, I'm sure they
Yeah.
will.
God, I can't wait for us to do that whole heist for 1,000 gelt with all this interaction we have.
I know, right?
Anytime I try and take you off someplace by yourself, you're like, I'm going to go talk to Ronnie. And Flint just goes, and we bond.
So yeah, they Merc and Joanna make their way out into the desert. Flint, you make your way over to the market. What do you want to do in the market?
I'm gonna look at refilling my ration packs.
With what money?
Yeah. Roll in out how much it's gonna cost you to get ration packs back. Or to buy ration packs, rather.
There it is. God, I actually passed that. Just barely.
Do. Alright, so those go for 10 normally.
Yeah, we're screwed getting back out of here.
Cool.
Danny,
How
roll
about you?
1d4 plus 1.
Oh.
Alright, kid, I got you a good deal. I'll get you a ration pack for 40 gelt.
What?
A ration pack?
We are so screwed.
A ration pack?
Yeah, a whole ration pack.
Are those like gold out here or something?
Are you in the middle of a desert?
We're in a
Yeah.
desert.
Ask him if he's in the middle of a desert.
There's a bear
That'll throw him for a
shit in
loop.
the woods.
That one.
Also, where do you find ration packs? Or is that not in the core rulebook?
It's in the core rulebook. It's where you get drugs and stuff. 148.
Oh, okay. I was looking under services, that's why.
That's just general food.
Got it.
Alright, well, I'll just take my business somewhere else.
Fine.
Because real upset about that.
Yes. So, what else are you gonna do in the market?
That was very snappy.
It was.
I'm just gonna dig around.
Dick around. So, Joanna and Mercury.
Yes.
You set off to find the shadow that fell in the desert.
But he ended up finding us. Or we found ourselves.
Joanna, after walking towards him for about an hour, you suddenly completely lose sight of the shadow.
Huh. Like we go over a dune and it's just gone, or
Well,
Yeah, how flat? What's the terrain of this desert like?
there's sand
Are there
dunes.
Okay.
Like, basically, you saw it on the crest of a dune, and you go down and you come back up, and then he's gone. But this was obviously the body had fallen over, so.
I'm gonna pull out my magnoculars again, look over to where I saw the shadow, see if I can see any footprints or anything, any kind of
How
trail.
close were we last time he could see them? Like close enough that I could see them without the binoculars, or no?
You probably could if you were looking for it. Yeah.
Okay.
You see like a drag line.
Does the drag line look like it's going towards the city? Or-
No, you can basically see that like the person fell and then fell down the non-city side face of the dune.
Let's keep going,
He says,
Okay.
or she says.
she says.
You continue to walk, and after about a half an hour, you take a perception test.
Is it based
Is-
on sight?
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay. Yours is 42, right?
Yes.
Okay. Beat me by 1.
Where'd you go? Red plus 10. Fuck.
As you get to the crest of a dune, you look down and you can see what appears to be a very famished and skinny man dressed in tattered rags laying face down in the sand, about 30 meters away.
Gonna walk over to him.
Before you do that, he shared all the information he had, like what limited information he had, right?
Did you, Devin?
Limited information about this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have kept you guys in the loop.
Okay. Didn't you say there were two other small figures with this guy?
Yes, but this is an incredibly weird way to set a trap.